Well, hey there, I'm Nathan Von Minden. I'm the director of The Henchman, and me and a lot of friends took on this project. We thought it'd be a lot of fun, and this is our tent that we do all of our production in. So let's go take a look. All right, so this is where all the magic happens here at River Point. We've got our green screen that we use. This is where we keep our lights. We constantly have productions going on all the time. I don't know what these are for. So a few of us got together, we hashed out the story, we talked about things we liked, how it would go with the verse, and we came up with this idea of The Henchman.
Great job, guys. Good work out there. Don't forget to fill out your incident reports.
It's fun, it's got action in it, biblical principles all throughout, you know, like his son as the conscience, and to the superhero as the, person he must trust outside of himself. Like when he punches you, don't let your face go much farther than this. We got all of our actors together, we talked through the script, and made sure all the lines felt right in everybody's mouth. This is where we did a lot of our prototyping and costume design and things like that. What we did for the mask for the costume character is we got these two Batman masks and made a mold out of them basically, and if you heat up some of that styrofoamy paper stuff and then smush it in between these, it smells up your kitchen, but makes a great mask. So for our scientists, we have all these lab coats, lots of lab coats. For the Henchman, every one of them had to have a long sleeve gray shirt. You would not believe how impossible it is to find 12 long sleeve gray shirts in the summertime. And then I wanted a look of like high-waisted pants on the Henchman, so we bought these snowboard pants and ripped the lining out of them. Another thing you can't find in Houston, gray hats, toboggans, beanies, whatever you want to call them. Can't find those in Houston either. Overabundance of these though. For our superhero, we got some sweet motorcycle boots, painted them black, motorcycle gloves with some gauntlets on them, piece of cake. And then a good old utility belt, skin tight. This is one raunchy shirt right now. Everybody sweated through everything.
Hey, I'm Jonathan Lumen. I played the mad Russian scientist. That laugh, it took me a long time to perfect. But in the end, I just went for it.
So The Henchman is a real exercise in prayer for us. We started it that way, we ended it that way, we got through the project that way with prayer. Whenever we got our verse, we prayed about it as we were writing. We prayed about it as we were finding the locations and getting people and shooting. Prayer was a whole part of this thing, and it's a part of our process here at River Point. So we spent a lot of time looking for the right warehouse. We were initially trying to find a big empty warehouse, and I went to Reliant Stadium and tried to get the Astrodome, and they gave us Reliant Convention Center, 133,000 square feet, but we didn't have the cash to do it. So we went over to the George R. Brown Convention Center, and they actually gave us a really great deal on it, which we were going to do had we not found the place that we did with our friend Trey Metting. It was different than what we were looking for, and it really worked for us, and it had a level of quality to the film that we wouldn't have gotten at those big open places. So we tried for the Astrodome, and we got this warehouse instead, and I'm okay with that.
My name is Jackson Von Minden. I played Jack in the video. Well, it was very funny when we went to the toy store and we were fighting over 2 toys.
We needed a toy store, and dealing with corporations to find toys stores is not always easy, but we found a real great local one that had that toy store vibe. Make airplane noises as you do it, Jack. That might help you. So the star of our film, the actual Henchman, is Jonathan Kelly. He was game for it. I think he's an incredible actor. So one of the things we wanted to do on this film too that's different from our normal productions was we wanted to edit as we go along so we didn't miss anything big. We would shoot some on a card, and we would take the card and run it over to him, and he would dump into the hard drive and sort of do a mock-up and say, okay, we got coverage. So we took some toys and modified them to look like Jonathan Kelly and one to look like our superhero actor, Logan. And Bryant was able to paint them and to rework the boxes and make it look like original stuff. So the music for The Henchman, I really wanted something different. I didn't want it to be superhero horns or something along those lines, or dark and gloomy either. I wanted something upbeat that kind of represented the working man. So my good friend Jacob Metter helped us with the music. We went over to his place. He created all the sounds you hear musically in the Henchman, and he created them all from scratch.